Ooh, danger here. Oh, Germany again.
I have given a goal. There is a team referral from France. They're looking for an obstruction just inside the top of the circle.
So we are looking for top of the D?
Here. That's it there. That's what they'll be looking.
Okay.
Well, it's clearly what they're looking at, but that's the issue.
Show me that one again.
Is this shielding as Charlet goes into tackle?
Okay.
Has he pulled that ball too far behind himself? And oh, I wonder if there's a little bit of a little sniff of back of the stick here, Nick. Let's have a look at that.
Okay, thank you. Richard?
Yes.
There is no clear reason to change your decision. You can retard with the goal, and France loses its referral.
Thank you.
So the question we're looking at in this clip is whether the attacker is body shielding or obstructing the defender from making a tackle before the shot is taken. And it's a very, very close call. What we want to look for, first of all, is the defender's body position. Have they been able to get themselves into a tackling position? They don't necessarily have to tackle from in front of the ball, but in order to be considered to be shielded from the ball, they have to be in a position where the progress of the attacker is in this direction, and the attacker then moves the ball into a position that stops the defender from reaching it. The second thing that we're looking for is the ball carry position of the attacker. Does the attacker drop the ball in behind in a way that is counteracting the motion that they are taking towards probably the goal in this situation? So as we move this forward just a little bit, you can see that the defender needs to commit in order to lunge for this tackle. And as he's lunging with his left foot here, that slows him down just that little bit, such that when the attacker is ready to move into the circle, now the defender doesn't have the reach in order to reach the ball. At the same time, we look at this ball position here and whether it's been dropped behind the player. Now, keep in mind that we're looking at this angle here, and if I draw these parallel lines, then the ball hasn't actually gone behind the player's body to any significant extent. It's just perfectly still a natural carrying position of the ball. Now, if we look at it from another angle, keep in mind again, we're not perfectly perpendicular to the play, so the angles are going to look a little bit different. But you can see here that the players are almost dead even in terms of where they are. Now, they're in different positions of their stride, but as we move right to the point of the circle, the French player is trying to reach across because the attacker is moving off to the left in order to move around him, and he needs to commit on that tackle. Now, we don't have really great vision on the ball, but if I stop it right on the circle top, you can see the ball is not noticeably behind where the attacker's feet are. We're talking a matter of maybe 50 centimeters at the most, and the French player being just a little bit behind the Dutch attacker there. When the margins are this close, we don't guess. We only call the fouls that we're certain about. And that's certainly what the pitch umpire did in this case. And the video umpire did not overrule the decision made by the pitch umpire in this case. Taking this home, what you're going to want to think about is, can I watch the defender as they're approaching to make this tackle? And is that defender now in a position that they can get in the path of where the ball is being carried by the attacker such that they can make a tackle? And does the attacker drop the ball behind their body from the direction the attacker is carrying the ball in? Look for those two things and you will be successful in body shielding and attacking obstruction decisions.